Amodaju.
Flix.
You ready?
Get it.
Hey, this your boy Teflon Don on the What About Memphis radio show each and every Saturday at 1 p.m. on Bumpin' 96.3 FM. I have a special guest. I have Myron Jewell. I have his son Makai, and I have his nephew Reese. And check this out. We are at where?
Smurfy's. You got
Smurfy's. But check this out, y'all.
Smokehouse.
So everybody seemed to eat good. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, how was the food?
Hey man, the food's a 10 out of 10 for sure, man. From the food, the potato, the nachos, the peanut butter and jelly. I forget. I mean, it's so many different names, man. I know it was a hot peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
It was good as hell.
All right,
but it was a Grace peanut. I'm close, right? A Gracie's peanut butter and jelly. Look, see, I knew it, man.
Fire.
Yeah, we got it. But hey, man, everything was fire, man. What you think?
It was amazing.
Tell them.
It was good.
How you feel, Reese?
It was. Can I have that?
No,
we can't last one.
No, it was good though, man. So I recommend it a 10 out of 10. Anybody come to Memphis, make sure y'all come downtown to Smurfy's, man. Real talk, man. Food super good. So next time I'm in town, I'm coming for sure.
Tell the people where you from.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. The north side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Great.
24th and Locust, man. Straight.
Hey.
Like, dead smack of the hood, man. Not to brag about it, but it taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It motivated me to become who I'm becoming today. So
great,
yeah.
great. What brings you to Memphis?
Man, I had a comedy show. I had a comedy show. I had a comedy show yesterday.
Great.
And then I had to go to Hamilton High School. Shout out to all them kids and the staff at Hamilton High School, man. They had a Dolph Day, man. So you know, long live Dolph. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
We
And I heard you gave
that.
some gifts out to some students too.
Yeah, I gave out money gifts, man, to them because they was they be watching my videos, so they like to do their fofo stuff. So it was like a slow motion type of. Seeing who could do the verse, man, it was funny as hell. It was live. It was lit.
And we captured it. I just wanted you to know we captured it. We can't wait to put that great footage out in the future.
I tried to get my son to do it. He wouldn't do it. He just stood there. I gave him everything. It was his time to shine. Dog just looked at me like, let me down.
So I want to know this question right here. Like, how did you get started in comedy? You know.
Well, since I was a kid, I always knew I wanted to do comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't know how serious I was gonna take it. I seen Chris Tucker on Friday, and that was when I knew I was like, I want to be like dude when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching Chris Tucker, and then every day in school I was a class clown, so I was always getting in trouble anyway. Like, I got a whooping literally every day. I go to school, do the same thing, just being a class clown. And it went through middle school, high school, and this one teacher, Miss dang, I forgot her name. I usually remember her name too, but she told me, she was like, you ain't even funny. And
what grade?
I was like a junior, man. She kicked me out of the class, John Marshall High School.
Bam.
She was like, you ain't even funny, you ain't gonna, like, she said some harsh stuff, boy. But I was so, like, just childish.
Motivated you though.
Yeah, later on, but at the time it didn't. I didn't care. I was just like, man, I don't care, whatever. But I'll never forget that, man. Like, I'll never forget it.
What inspired you to get your son and your nephew involved in what you're doing, you know?
Because, man, so I was cheating as Myron at first. That's what made me start popping. I was doing like them cheating videos, and that wasn't like with my son. He was younger then, but I lost that page, and then I'm just, while you're doing this, you start paying attention to like the algorithm, and like you start looking at your like demographics and where you're trying to go with it. And I wanted them kids as well as the adults.
Right.
So I was really like Facebook and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I wanted to get on TikTok and YouTube. So I never planned on doing this stuff with them. Honestly, I was. I'm in Atlanta. I come back, back and forth. I'm with my son, and I did a TikTok with him, and it went viral. And I'm like, okay. So I did the same formula again. It kept going viral. So then I started paying attention to the comments, and it was a bigger message than just the videos. Like I was just doing it to have fun with my son.
Right.
And then it was just like they were seeing like the fatherhood and the bond that I had with my son, and it was like a lot of people was being motivated by that, wanting to be better fathers, or saying like, I'm gonna be like that when I have a kid, or like I wish my dad was here, he passed away. Like it was a lot more to it than what I seen in the beginning.
What made you so passionate about being a great father to your son the way you do? Because we see you with your kid every day on the internet, and we love it.
Cause man, like so with me, my dad was in my life heavy, but he was like a musician, so he was always on the road too. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be like, it's a lot of time. Like when I had basketball games, he could never make them. That's why I try not to miss none of his. Like, cause he used to be like,
Yeah.
And so we talked about earlier about manhood, brotherhood, and what you're doing is so essential to what we need in the community.
Right, it's all right. Because it's a lot of young poverty young women who are inspired by you. By who we are inspired by our celebrities who come from the hood just like yourself. And so everything that you do and say, it affects the future of our race and our culture. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking the questions I'm asking. And so it's all right, you know what I'm saying, if you gotta let it out, but I wanna go a little deep with you because I see something that relates to me. I just said I'm not gonna put that out now, but I will let you know what's going on with mine, you know, off record, you know. But yeah. You was going on with your story about your father.
Yeah. Okay, I was trying to get myself together, dog. I always get like that. But no, like he like, okay, let me get it. But no, he like my father. He was good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's all good.
And speaking of manhood,
he was your inspiration. He was a lot of your inspiration in your life, and so that's what led you to be who you are. Do you want to share?
Nah, we gonna get through it. I'm gonna get it out.
You know what I want to go to.
Yeah, we gonna get it out. So like, yeah, he was in my life heavy, but
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This coming from me. Ever since I've been with my kinfolk, I called everybody kinfolk, but that's a real kinfolk there.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna tell you, he's always been close to his family, and that's the one thing we talked about bringing his family into his world, and that's why we got this show called Myron's World, where everything's gonna be based around his family, because he is a true father man. He is. And it's a video, and I know you seen it where he pulled you out of the crowd and just hugged you, start crying.
Yeah.
I mean, that touched me. I said, man, I cried. I ain't lie to you. I did, because that touched me as a father. And I know if it touched me, it's gonna touch other people as well. And that's what I was saying. It's people that look up to you, Myron. I swear to God, you got family people that looks at your family and the way that you're handling your family and trying to base themselves off of the way you're parenting. And I think that's real strong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. We love seeing what you did, and them kids love you at the school. Get a standing ovation, and you inspire a lot, brother.
nah, yeah. So, alright, so okay. Y'all gave me some time, but I was like, we was close. He was like played in bands and stuff, so he was gone a lot. So he missed a lot of time, but he was there 100%. But that's one of the reasons why I'm so close to my son, because it was like, I had doubts as I got older, like, damn, I wish we got to do more. But I knew he was on the road. I knew he loved me. He showed it when he was around.
Yeah.
So I always just, any slack where he slacked at, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I'm better than that with my son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, time passed. See, he passed, so I lost my mom and my father.
Right.
At what age?
My mom, I was 13. She was murdered. Shit.
That's a lot.
I was 13 years old. My mom was murdered around the corner from my house by a 17-year-old. She was shot in her head and her chest.
And that's one thing we talk about is that trauma. Trauma affects us in the mind, our body, our spirit. And one thing he does, the covenant he gives us, help lift our spirit.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes.
and we find that connection with
Yes.
Shit. But yeah, my mom was murdered. I was in eighth grade. She was murdered by a 17-year-old. She was shot in her head and her chest. So that kind of like scarred me for a long time.
And how old were you when your father?
I was grown. I was grown. My father died. He passed away in 2015 from cancer, but it was just how, cause like he ain't never been to jail like ever. It's like he like me. Like you'll never. If somebody said, if you know me, you be like, dude, you'll never don't belong to jail. So he got into some stuff. Like he like in his 50s. He go to jail, and then like just within that 1 year, he got sick while he was in there 1 year, and he died in jail. But one thing that always like bothered me with that, because like growing up having my dad, and he went to when he went to jail, I ain't never want to go see him, because I'm like, I don't want to see my dad like that, you know what I'm saying? And his mom, my sister, she was going every weekend going to go see him, and I just kept on saying like, I don't want to see him like that. And then my uncle had to just put me to the side, and he was like I think you need to go see him, because he getting sick. And I'm thinking that's just like they trying to, you know what I mean? They trying to get me to go see him and stuff. So they finally tell me, I finally go see him. Mind you, he been in there for like a year. It's like 11 months in. I finally build the courage up to go see my dad. And then when I get there, you know, when I seen him when he went in, he was like regular like us, just still, you know. When I got there, he was like super, like he was damn near just dead, you know. But they was saying he hadn't been smiling or nothing, like he wouldn't eat. And then I went with my sister and my uncle, and when I walked in the room, he was in hospice, he was laying on the bed, and I just was staring at him, and I instantly started crying and hugging him, you know what I mean? And then I was there for a while, and we started reminiscing and talking, but they said he hadn't smiled, and like they said he just would never smile, and he kept asking about me to come. So when I go in there, like I finally got him to smile, you know what I'm saying? So it was painful, you could tell it was painful for him. But I got him to smile, man. We had fun, I cried when I left, and they said he had 2 weeks, and he literally died like 2 weeks later, a day for my birthday. So like that's always like fucking me up. Like my birthday, March 29th, he passed March 28th, the day before my birthday. So I just always use that. Like I ain't never make that excuse. Like I still, obviously, I still cry a lot in front of him without him. And you know, he never got to meet her. He just see pictures. He was young when my dad passed away, so like it's like he was stripped from both of them. You know what I mean? I just always just take that and be like, man, it makes me love even harder, because you just never know when you gon'. You just never know. Like your time is up. You know what I mean? So if I ever leave anytime soon, I just want my son and my nieces and nephews to know like how much I love them. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And just know, so that they can take that love and times 10 and give it to their kids, or you know, or their brothers and sisters, or whatever was not. You know, so it's definitely hard, man. I use it as motivation. You know, a lot of people, I always tell people, a lot of people have trauma and situations. We all got a story, it's just from a different book. You know, so people just be more shocked about me when they hear it, because you know, you see me on the internet, and I'm always happy and laughing, you know. So but what people don't understand is I sacrifice a lot of happiness, you know what I'm saying, to make other people laugh. I can get on the internet and make videos, and I'm monetized, and I travel and do shows, and can be all happy in front of everybody. Then you go behind closed doors, you still got to deal with your trauma. You feel what I mean?
Absolutely.
Right. I got one more question before I ask your son another question. What's some things you want to do in the future? You know, some people have aspirations to get into real estate, get into filming, movies, just let the people know what's something that you would want to get into, whether it be family business or something, enterprise, whatever you got in your mind. What's something that you want to do?
Definitely. So I definitely it's definitely bigger than just stand up. I do act as well. I got movies out like on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and things like that I've done with.
Name some movies.
Yeah.
Name some movies, man. Name some movies.
Name the movie. Yeah.
Man, so on Amazon Prime, it's Scammers.
Scammers.
Got Scammers. Day After Quarantine, we did that. Disconnection Notice. Right. Departments. I did Departments. That's T.I.'s movie, man. Yeah, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
2 is being edited now. 1 is out already. It's on Tubi. That's it's like me, DC Don't Fly, Lil Duval, Carlos Miller, just to name a few, you know, people that y'all know.
That's huge. What about your music? Let's talk about your music one more time. I know I was supposed to went to. Hey, let's talk about
good.
Your songs and music.
So the music part of me, my comedy, that's just. Man, I used to be doing that fofo stuff, that come all the way from high school, man. My friends used to be rapping at the table. They could really rap, though. They be beating at the table and rapping. And I come over there, and we didn't call it the fofo. The internet gave it that name. They used to be like, do that Twister stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I used to grow up listening to like Do or Die, Twister, Bone Thugs. I couldn't rap like them, so I used to just be goofy because I was silly and just make noises and sound. but they go and I used to just be like, dog, what if I went around with the nigga with the dog, just saying anything. And the whole lunchroom be surrounded laughing, dog. They like, man, do that twister shit. And then I do it in front of people that didn't know me. They be like, do that twister, and we'll put a beat on. And me doing it so long, I know how to make it to go to any beat, and I know how to ride a beat, but I can throw real words in there here and there, but I really ain't saying nothing.
Oh, let me hear you.
So when they say, dog with a fofo, penny to Canada's, dog with a fofo, what if I come around with the nigga with the dog with a fofo? What if I come around with the penny to Canada? Niggas like, what's the penny to Canada? I said, I don't know. They ask me all the time, what's the penny to Canada? I said, bro, I don't know. It helps me get the next word out fast. If I say penny to Canada, then I can keep going fast, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then long story short, I got on the internet, and shout out to my best friend Gio, man, because he was the one. I was going viral for being cheating ass Myron. That's way before the dad videos and stuff. He kept telling me like, man, you gotta follow now. You gotta do that Twister stuff online. Twister, he was calling it Twister. And I'm like, man, anybody gonna like that? I told him like, man, anybody gonna like that? Y'all like that? I ain't think the world was gonna, cause I ain't saying nothing. Man, I did that video one time. It took off. He said, nigga, I've been told you to do it 3 years ago. I'm like, man, and then the internet just started saying he ain't saying nothing but fofo. Cause like me and my homie, like just like my right hand, Funny Marco, we would go live together, and we would troll each other, and they didn't think we knew each other, and he'd keep adding me, and they'd be in the comments like, hey, fofo, and he'd be dissing my raps, and every time I'm just on there moving in slow motion with the fofo, and the slow motion came. That's how silly I was. The slow motion had nothing to do with the fofo stuff. I just put them together when I finally did the video online, but I was riding down the street with one of my homies. We was like 19 down a busy street, and I was playing that Mike Jones, that I stay flossing with that candy paint, blowing that oh, and that beat reminded me when it first come on, it make me want to move in slow motion. But I remember I was doing like 5 miles an hour, though. Letting the car go. It's hot outside, windows down. I was just driving. I was in the car close by itself, and I was just smiling and shit, like doing this. In real time, and the other car just flying past. And they honking, and I'm waving and shit in slow motion, and they was mad as hell, dog. I'm like, and my friend, he's just on the side, just cracking up, dog. He laughing hard as hell. So when I did it on the internet, I don't know what made me do it together. I just put them together, and it just never looked back. And it's really just some silly stuff. And then I started taking real songs and just freestyling them. People think I write those. I don't write that. I real life hear a song, a beat, and I just make a video, and he's just looking at me crazy, and I just say whatever. And then whatever comes up, they like it, I go to the studio and record it, and I have to really watch the video and do it word for word. Because he'd be like, you know it? I'm like, no. So I gotta watch the video and see what I said, and then he'd punch that in, then I listen to the next part and punch it in. And that's how it comes on. But they like it though, so it's cool though.
Okay, I got a question for your son, Makai. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
Good, you good?
You talking?
Cause you don't talk that much. You don't talk that much online.
Silent assassin.
I don't want him to talk. His voice deeper than mine.
My question for you is,
Lighten your shit up, man.
what is it like? What is it like to grow up with a famous father?
It feel good.
Tell me the goods and the bads.
I say the good thing about it is because, well, no, I'm gonna start with the bad.
There you go. Come on with it. Show on up. Come on to
No, I feel like the only bad thing is like the people I be, well, not except people I be around, but like it's like when you meet new people or stuff like that, cause I want people to be cool with me for who I am, but so usually like if somebody don't know who my dad is or whatever, I never bring it up or whatever, because I'll be feeling like, oh, if I tell them like, oh yeah, so my dad, then they whole demeanor gonna change, and then it's gonna feel like they only use me just for that. So most of the time, I just don't bring it up. And if they find out, then they just find out. But I just don't bring it up or whatever. So
that's cool, smart.
But then the good is
that's street smart, actually.
But no, it's good too.
He a star now though, so they know him. Like.
But it's good too because when I was younger, I know I did say like I did want to be like known or like be famous. So I ain't know what for at the time. Well, that's before I wanted to be stuff, but I just wanted to be famous. Cause I be seeing like other people do it. Then once I started seeing him like being known for the stuff he did and stuff, so that kind of helped inspire me and stuff like that.
So I heard that you are a great basketball player. What's going on with that?
Oh, it's going good. I got the green light for sure this year, so.
You training?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so
especially when the season starts, I'm gonna definitely start training more.
So you and Reese, y'all at the same school?
Yes.
Y'all at the same school, so you got his back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got his back, right?
Yeah.
You got his back?
I'm virtual, but he in person. But like,
Well, you just went virtual though,
yeah,
so you
but like,
still.
Okay.
Either way, we've been
Okay.
close since we was little.
They,
so,
and they see y'all, they know y'all tight and everything.
Oh, yeah,
so they know not to play. They know not to play with you.
Yeah, they first cousins though.
That's
They
what I'm
first cousins. They was the first two grandkids, so you know, so
Good.
they been
Good.
locked in since they was babies, man.
I say out of all my cousins, like out of all my blood cousins, I'm closer to him more than anybody else.
Right, good. You gotta have a ride or die with you, man. I tell you, always with you, man. Hey, that's beautiful. But the last thing I want to say to you all, man, I thank you all for joining me. You know, taking the time out and just being, you know, being yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can ask for. You know what I'm saying, in this world. You know, honesty, your loyalty, love, and respect for each other, man. That goes a long way. Because a lot of people, we looking up to celebrities before we look up to religion or anything else. And so, what you guys do affects our future for tomorrow for other cultures and other neighborhoods and other, you know, people of color. You know what I'm saying? You know, we are inspired by you guys. And I'm gonna tell you that up top because I've been following him since I seen the first cheating ass Myron video.
Yeah, that was like
See what I'm
2018.
saying?
Boy,
I can name some of the female, you know, it's a whole lot of people. You was in that circle of Atlanta.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the girl,
yeah.
who's the singer? The singer girl.
Caitlin Castle.
She
Shout out
is
Caitlin
so
Castle.
dope.
Yeah,
She
can
is so
sing.
dope, man. We got.
That's what I started the Fofos with on the
Right,
internet.
Right. You got to get her on some feature.
No, so only reason we stopped that because you know she really sings.
I know.
So when we put it together,
Yeah.
it worked hand in hand because I was silly, and then they like she really can sing, but she was like when she was trying to put on her real music, they were listening and liking it, but they was waiting on me to come on it. So it was like kind of messing up her when she's trying to put out real
Right.
music. So when she brought that to me, I was like, oh no, you got to focus on you know. It was like it was hard to stop doing. It was like dang, but then I knew the Fofo was epic because I was able to just. As long as I got the right person on the side of me, it's gonna work regardless. You know what I mean? And I learned that because after her, they missed her. Then I brought my homeboy, shout out my homie B Jones, Habaka, he be the hype man. I brought him back into it. Obviously they didn't like him at first because they was like so used to Kalen, you know how that go. I brought him back, then I was adding Unc. I had Unc, shout out to JC, she be playing this Unc character.
Right.
Did it with her. Then I just randomly threw my son in it. I'm like, man, just stand there. Cause he wasn't talking, and I just do everything else, and he just be looking at me like, man, dog. But that people don't know. That's how I really am with him. Dude be looking at me, cry. I be in the car singing or whatever. Dog just be looking
Hey,
at
you
me.
got the
Like,
babies involved now. I'm watching. You got the little babies involved.
yeah, that's his little. All any other kids is all his sisters and brothers. His mom got 4 kids. He the oldest. So my little nephew Selly, his little brother Michael, and then Malai. So like that's all my family, man. So everything that I've been accomplishing outside of like my personal stuff, you know what I mean, it's like with my family. So that's the biggest blessing.
How do you micromanage that time though, with this entertainment and family? Who's helping you micromanage that time?
Man, I just do it. Me, my family, my team. Like you know what I mean. Like I got a good support system around me, man.
Okay,
And then
okay.
Just me being honest, seeing a lot of celebrities, like you know, big celebrities. Like you know, you'll see their kids come out years later. Like you know, we don't follow their kids. We just see them. Like just example, say if it was like a Steve Harvey, we don't know who his kids is. We can't name them. We don't know. But people have kids that come out years later and be like, oh yeah, my dad was never there. He was
Because what you said was powerful. You remember what you said? Man, what's up there? Let's go.
Because he meant it.
Okay, Reese, what's something you want to do, man, besides hollering at all the women?
I want to be like an influencer. I didn't want to I want to be a YouTuber and a TikToker too. Because when I was working, it was just like I liked the job, but like it wasn't really like I didn't want to work for nobody. Like, I just wanted to be my own boss. So like when my best friend and my dad died, it was hard because that means I had to step up with my pops passed, so I had to step up a road. But I promised them that I was gonna bring their name to the top, no matter what I go through in life, no matter what. And I can't break that promise because they ain't never break a promise to me. So I feel like that's what I'm going to do, not going to do. I'm going to do that. So. Like,
Shout out to Reese, y'all. Shout out to Reese.
You said it right the first time, but it ain't something you want to do, it's something you're gonna do. You're going to do. You had switched it and said it the other way, but you had it right the first time.
Right,
It ain't something you want to do.
you give me that platform, I appreciate you. I love you because you've been there too. But like me having my own father figure was
I love you too, man.
that's what I want to do. So you gave me that platform. Now I just got to take over myself and just, well,
Yeah, man, because them seeing me do it and they doing it, I'm like, I gotta monetize this. Don't just do it for fun, like, especially because I know all the ropes that I know now. You know, I'm not gonna let them just do it for fun. So they both monetize on TikTok now. So I sound like a drill sergeant sometimes.
Hey.
I be like, man, y'all better go make them minute videos, man. Y'all want some money? Y'all want to be broke? Like, you know, they know I got them regardless. But I still be wanting them to understand like how it is, how it feels, and just make your own money. Cause they 17, they gonna be 18. Y'all gonna be men soon.
Yeah.
So just stay locked in and focused, so you don't gotta depend on nobody. I mean, that's the worst thing when you gotta depend on somebody else, man.
And if he's sending out, I'm automatically reposting.
There you go. Y'all ever did classes on how to boost your social media? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, I've been doing it so long. I feel like I know. So it's like,
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about for others.
have
the
I
Zoom they can charge, something.
oh no, I ain't never did it. People have told me that before, but I don't really. I'd be like, I be so locked in on my craft trying to figure, what I'm saying? I be like, man, and I know that's like some help, but the only thing I really could tell somebody, man, 'cause I ain't trying to get all deep into that stuff.
I ain't trying to give you
no,
not
not
free
them.
game. Okay.
No, not them. I'm saying like deep into like if I'm like doing a class,
Right.
Cause consistency. That's it. They be like, man, how you get all them followers? How you do this? I be like, I stay consistent. That's it. I don't
That's
know.
deep.
So whatever
That's
else I did, I don't
consistency.
even know what I did. I just stayed consistent. When I was getting 0 views and then nobody know my name, I was still motivated to still post videos. I didn't care about the likes and the comments or all that. I just kept posting for 3 years, and then cheating as Myron happened naturally. Like I didn't plan that. Like I'm finna do some cheating videos. This gonna work, man. I just did it, and it worked, and I seen it, and I kept doing it, and then I just never looked back since. And then it just took off from there. And then I still had a dry spell when I lost my Instagram page, where it was like, and I'm like, man, what I'm finna do now? Because I was like heavy known on Instagram, but then I realized like, bro, you already got a fan base, and it shows. I was still booked for shows. I was walking outside, going to stores, whatever, and people were still showing mad love. And I said, these people ain't forgot about me because I lost this Instagram page. So I knew what it was. If I stop right now because I lost this Instagram page, then I'm allowing people to forget about it. If I keep going, they looking for me right now. So build this new page up, and they'll find you again and be like, and in the process of that, you get new supporters as well. So yeah, it's consistency, man.
Tell them about your merch. How can they get your merch?
We're gonna have it online though. We working on it now. Some new merch designs, but we on the website and stuff. We're gonna have new designs like shirts, hats, and everything.
The fofo,
all that. Yeah.
It's gonna be an e-commerce site. It's already up. It's already up. We working on getting the final touches together.
Good.
We just trademarked the fofo, so can't nobody take it.
There you go.
So
Troy Sawyer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
That's big.
So, yeah, just grinding, man.
So are we gonna do some merch for the kiddos?
yeah,
too?
so I also and
You know, he have followers too.
yeah, they gonna for sure. So he already wanna.
There you go.
Tell him. No, you tell him what you wanted to do when you was in 8th grade that you still trying to eventually start up.
So basically, when I was like, it was actually 7th grade. Like, but when I was in 7th grade, one of the teacher, well, he was my coach. His name Jakari. He got like his own business. So, but he had like an entrepreneur class and stuff. So, and at the time, I didn't know what an entrepreneur was at the time. But I just seen it, so I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So I did it just cause at the moment, not thinking like I was gonna actually want to do something. So as I did the class and stuff, I was realizing I'm like, oh yeah, boom, boom. And then that's when. I know he was talking about something. I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was talking about something. And then also we was on like a Zoom call or something with other entrepreneurs, and they was talking to me about it. So that's what kind of helped motivate me more to do it. And then I know he was saying like, well, I know they was asking me about basketball stuff, and I was like, well, yeah. I said, but I doubt. I said, I'm more likely I'm gonna continue basketball. I said, but I was like, but I know if I don't continue basketball, I said, I want to do something around like the sports stuff. So. He was telling me like probably try to do a brand or something like that, do around basketball. And plus, everybody when they come to like the clothes and stuff, they usually do like, I ain't gonna say everything is the same, but most of the time everybody it's like some type of fashion thing. Like it's rare that you just see somebody come up with like a sports brand or whatever. So I was like, I felt like that'd be different or something.
Hey man, you being like the jump man on your own shirt would be nice.
What's the name of it and stuff?
Oh, it's Hidden and Jewels basketball apparel.
There you go.
So
That's dope.
And our last name is Jewell, so that's why I like it as well. It's like a hidden jewel. That, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what we are, anyways. When he told me that, I'm like, it stands for a lot more than just a name, you know. So when he said that, I like this is something we always, you know, as we build this up, that's something that he can work on and put that out. He plays basketball and just get that out there to all the athletes and stuff. Especially when you get to a following that you're starting to build up, you know. So yeah, be dope.
Yeah.
See that? Family business, baby.
All the way.
Family business.
Facts.
On the What About Memphis radio show, TV show too. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Let's get it.
Already.
Yeah.
This nigga gave me this talking about it's for your joints. Nigga, I still can jump, run, skip. My joints ain't locking up. That nigga need it.
I said, no, I threw it over there to him. Trying to be slick.
But you don't need it? No, what's this? Who's this? This yours?
Yeah.
So what? No, what? So what?
You take
I wouldn't even know what that said. Collagen? How you say it?
Collagen.
Collagen.
Yeah, it's for your hair, nails, and skin, for your joints as well.
Oh, see, you should have said that. See, I need to get better skin, and I don't care about nails. I clip them.
Yeah.
Hair, I got hair.
Yeah.
No, I got hair, man. I got hair. I just got a big forehead. But yeah,
Let's show them to us real quick.
oh yeah, man. You know what? I better not have. What's the side effects? Everything comes with side effects.
Nothing.
I ain't better not be shaking and shivering and shit. No, I'm serious.
Man,
No, but hey, man, shout out to you, man. Try one.
Yeah.
All right, boy. But these open already, man.
I just opened them.
Oh, okay. I'm like, man, you done gave me some. You supposed to eat one or two?
Two.
Like, this nigga trying to overdose me. I'm gonna wake up with muscles and shit. My bad. I ain't trying to. These mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
All right.
Welcome to Murphy's. They about to Smurfy you. What I said Murphy's. Smurfy's.
Murphy's too.
It's Smurfy's.
Hey, I was about to say Murphy's. That's why I said, hey.
Yeah, Smurfy's. Welcome to Smurfy's. Hey, hold on, wait. Before I chew this up, I can drink liquor with them?
Yeah.
Hey,
Man, don't kill me now, man. These niggas been dying for pills. Y'all see what's going on. So look, man. I don't know if that's safe to take this shot out of this
let me get a shot of that too, man.
dietary supplement.
You know we got a toast, right?
Amodaju.